Hi guys, it has been so long since I have vlogged. Oh my goodness. It is Tuesday, yes, the second day of the new semester. I started my 4th semester of grad school last night. It was my first class. I had class from 8 to 10. It was my autism class. Autism and severe communication disorders, I believe, is like the full name of the class. It was really good. I'm excited. All we did was go over the syllabus, and so it was only like an hour instead of 2 hours, which was really nice. And then I have class on Wednesday night, which it is my practicum class, which today I busted out my pixie pants and my name badge because I went to my new school that is like my clinical site to meet with my new supervisor. I don't start clinic until, I say clinic, but I'm at a public school this semester and next semester too. But I start clinic hours the week of September 10th, but I won't be starting until September 11th because I actually figured out my schedule today. I will be on site Tuesdays and Thursdays all day. I'm so excited because my supervisor is so cool. Like, this is the first time I've ever worked with a supervisor who I didn't know beforehand going in. So I was kind of like, ooh, I don't know what to expect. This could be awesome. It could be terrible. I don't know. I did take out my hoop and I covered my tattoo because the first time I meet any supervisor that I don't know, I just like to look as professional as possible just so they don't get any like preconceived notions. But she's totally cool with the nose piercing. I won't wear the hoop, and the tattoo is allowed to be shown at the school, so that's really exciting. But she's also a very big advocate of like functional communication, so we were already chatting about like different ideas that we want to do. So I'm really excited to work with her and learn from her this semester and possibly next semester as well. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, the school that I am going to be at, obviously I'm not going to say the name of the school, but it is one of the, I think there's like 4 or 5 like hub schools in the county that I live in and work in, that not work because I'm not getting paid, I shouldn't say work, that I'm doing my internship in, but it is one of the DHH schools, which is deaf and hard of hearing. So I'm going to get to work with a lot of deaf and hard of hearing population, and I don't have any experience with that, but it's always been something that I've been interested in since undergrad. So I'm so excited that I'm going to get some exposure to that. I wish that I knew sign language, but I don't, and that's a bummer. That's one of my like life goals, is to learn sign language, so I am going to do that someday. You can count on. But yeah, I was really excited to meet with my supervisor, and I'm eager to get started and just kind of like get going with this semester. I enjoyed summer and it went by so fast, but I'm excited for this semester. Next semester, when I have like neuroanatomy and stuff, not looking forward to it. But I think my semester this time is going to be, all the stuff that I'm learning is really applicable to the populations that I want to work with, kids. So I'm pumped for that because I'm in autism, SLP in the schools, and then child diagnostics lab. Those are my 3 classes. I haven't sat down and filmed like how I'm organizing things this semester yet because one of my classes isn't posted yet. She emailed us, I guess she was like in the hospital or something, but she said we would have our syllabus by today, so then I'll be able to plug in all those dates into all of the systems that I'm using. So hopefully by the end of today, I will be able to show you guys kind of how I am structuring my organization this semester, because it is a little bit different than what I've done in the past, and I'm really excited about it. I think that's all that I wanted to share with you guys. It feels so bizarre vlogging because I haven't, or vlogging, what? Okay. I haven't vlogged since Colorado, and Colorado was like 3 weeks ago. I've just been doing a lot more like sit down videos and stuff. So we're getting back in the vlogging game because I am starting a new semester, and I know a lot of you guys like to kind of see my journey to becoming an SLP. So here we go. I am currently at my grandparents' house so that I can visit my grandma. She just had surgery last Friday, and I'm gonna go in and see her. She's actually texting me right now, so I will check in with you guys later and hopefully show you guys kind of how I have my semester set up. Hey guys, I'm currently editing the footage that you're watching, and I realized that I didn't talk about something that I wanted to bring up when I was in the Jeep, like kind of giving you the rundown of meeting my new supervisor. I was kind of on the fence about sharing the social speechy and the fact that I do social media with her, but I decided to go ahead and just tell her, just because I would rather me tell her than her find me on her own, or someone else be like, your intern is like posting pictures of what you guys are doing. You know what I mean? So a lot of people ask me like, do you ask permission? Do you tell them, or do you just kind of like do it? So this is the first time, like I said, that I've worked with a supervisor who I didn't have a relationship with previously. So I'm just now meeting her for the first time, and I decided to just go ahead and tell her, and she was very open to it. She was like, I actually want to start a website, and I was like, oh, I can help you. So it was really, really well received, and I'm glad that I told her. I told her that I did TPT, that I had a speech Instagram, and that I did YouTube. So it's all out in the open. Now I could probably take like some pictures and maybe like a few video clips here and there. I'm not gonna vlog probably in front of her because I feel like that's a little extreme, but I wanted to throw this in there just to let you guys know, because I do get asked a lot, like if I tell my supervisors about my social media. So yes, I do. Got home from the school and meeting my supervisor and visiting my grandparents, and God bless you to my sweet pup. And I also stopped to get an almond milk latte because new semester, and I mean, I do this every day anyway, so here we go. I wanted to show you guys my outfit really quick, and then I'm going to sit down and go over kind of how I'm organizing everything for this semester. But I mostly want to get out of these pants because I'm not used to wearing real pants. I've been wearing like yoga pants for the past 3 weeks because summer break. So I want to film this so that I can get out of them, basically. So I have on just this Dolman like 3/4 length sleeve. It is from Target, and it is very old, but it's very comfy. This necklace is from a boutique in Savannah, Georgia that I got on our first, our first wedding anniversary trip. So it's pretty old too. I do have on a bangle. It's just one bracelet from Target, and my ring is from Madewell. And then my black pixie pants from Old Navy, best work pants ever, and then just some Lucky Brand leopard print flats. So that is the outfit of the day. Now let's sit down and chat about some organization, my favorite thing ever. Hey guys, okay, it has been a minute since I talked to the camera. I know I said, oh, let me flip you around and sit down and chat, but as soon as I said that, my husband walked in the door, and he brought me, for those of you who might be new to my channel or you don't know all the things that I do, one of my jobs that I have is I do all the billing for a commercial AC company. My husband actually works as an HVAC technician for that AC company, so he brings me my paperwork every Tuesday to do that job throughout the week. And let me just show you guys what he brought me. He texted me, he's like, I'm so sorry. So I'll be invoicing these this week, so yay me. But that's why I didn't get back on the camera right away, because I had to organize those, put them in number order and all that good stuff. But now I'm settled, he is gone, so I have peace and quiet unless the dogs decide to go crazy, which they probably will. But right now they're napping on either side of me on the floor, so fingers crossed that they let me get through this. But I wanted to show you guys how I'm organizing everything this semester, because it's a little bit different. There are some things that are the same as last semester. I haven't vlogged or anything in so long, so I'm like looking over here and I need to look here, so bear with me as I like get back into the routine of filming. But I'm doing a lot more digitally this semester than I have in the past. I still do have some things on paper just because I have to do that. That's how just my brain works. But I wanted to show you how I am setting everything up. So I have binders for every single class now instead of one binder for all my classes, because last semester I did one binder for all of my classes and it just got so full so fast, and I was having to clean it out like every other week, and I was just stuffing papers in there because I didn't feel like cleaning it out, and it was not a good situation. It just did not work for me. So that's kind of how I'm organizing all of my, I'm trying to get off any personal information. I should have done this before. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm organizing each course, is each course gets a binder. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm setting up all of my binders and like my paper stuff that I'm using, and then I'm going to show you like a screen share of how I'm organizing things on my laptop and on my phone, because I am using both. So let's start with I have my laptop here and my stack of paper goods here, but we'll start with the stack of paper goods first. So I'll go over the binders. I have 3 classes, but I have 4 binders because one of my binders is just like my home base binder is what I'm referring to it as in my head. So it's just kind of where I keep everything that I need for my program in general. So it's not like class specific stuff. So for example, I want to make sure none of this is personal or stuff you guys can't see. It's like registration guides, and everything has like my student number and stuff on it, so I'm not going to show you. But it's like classes that I need to take in order to graduate. It's a record of all of my observation hours from my undergraduate years. Yeah, registration guides, things like that. Oh, I can show you guys this because these are important, so this is good. So that is that binder, and then I will keep this open over here to show you in just a second. So that just stays home, and I don't use that often. I typically only use that whenever I'm registering for like my next semester, or at the end of the semester I write all my grades on a sheet just so I can kind of keep track. So that's kind of just like where all of my like program stuff lives, not like class specific stuff. And then I have a binder for each of my classes. And the whole reason why it's taken me so long to get this video up rather than doing it the week before classes like I did last semester, one of my professors still has not released our syllabus for that class. And the semester started yesterday. I guess she was having some health issues or something. She sent us an email yesterday and said we would have the syllabus emailed to us by this afternoon. It's 4 o'clock and we haven't received it yet. So I figured I would go ahead and just film this video and you guys can kind of just plug in the missing pieces because it's the same as how I do my other 2 classes. It's just another class. So I have the binders for each class, and this right here, this template is in my TPT store, the binder template. So I'll link that down below for you guys if you're interested. So that's my course name, and then that's the course number. And then down here, this goes with my class to-dos list. So I give each class a code, which I use throughout the whole semester. And it just helps me stay organized. So that's what that is down there. And then in each binder, I have the printed course syllabus on like in the little clear pocket down here. And I just like to have it for quick reference. I know that it's like wasting paper to print it out, but that's just what works for me. I like having a hard copy right here. And then this is where I keep all of my course notes. I just started my semester yesterday, so there's nothing really in here. But this is our first lecture that we have to listen to, and we have a couple of chapters that we need to read that go with this. So I went ahead and printed it out last night, and I'm actually going to be working on this when I finish this video. So that is how I set up my binders. Like I said, they're empty right now just because we just started, but all of like the class lectures, PowerPoints, any notes that I take will all just be in this binder, and I'm hoping that I won't have to clean them out until the end of the semester. So I have one for my autism class. I have one for, excuse me, one for my practicum, which is called SLP in schools. And then, like I said, it has that little code down here. This one is a bit more full because personal information, sorry, I cannot show you. But it's the same thing where it has like the syllabus here. And then I have a lot of stuff like, let's see, can I show you this? Yeah, like my folder of like my fingerprints, my background check, things like that, things that I might need to have with me when I'm on site for practicum. So I just like to keep that in my practicum binder, and this binder lives in my backpack because this is what I take with me when I go to practicum, and I like to have that binder with me, so that stays in there. And then this is my other binder. It is my child diagnostics lab class, and again, it's just the cover, the code, and then this one's blank because this is the class that I don't have anything for yet. So that is kind of how I'm setting up each class. Each class has its own binder, and I'm really excited because I feel like I'm not going to have to spend a lot of time cleaning them out until the very end of the semester. And then that moves us into the other hard copy item that I have. And I keep this in my backpack as well, so it's with me all the time. It is my clipboard, and this is my clipboard from my friend Chelsea at Hipster Art Teacher. I love it. She made it for me last year, and I use it every single day. So what lives on here are 2 main things. So this and this. This is from summer semester because I haven't printed out my one for this semester because I don't have that third class's assignments in there yet, and I'm waiting to plug those in before I print it out so I don't have to like print out again because it doesn't make any sense. So that's why I was waiting to film this video, but just use your imagination. So this is always the second thing, and this is always the first thing, and then there are other things on here. Like I have a couple of blank copies. I try to keep a month's worth of blank copies on here. And then I fill those out every Monday whenever I'm going through my planner. And then on here, it's just personal information that I don't want you to see. Yeah, it's just personal information, like my school info and stuff like that. But, so this first page is always what I see every morning when I wake up. It is my class to-dos list. This is a template in my TPT store, and it is editable. If you're interested, I will link that down below as well. So how I do this, so obviously it says class to-dos, and then I write the week, and I like to write the Monday. And then I like to write the date here. And then anything that I have due that day for any class, I write here. So it's the first week, so I only have one thing due. Everything is due next week. So that's why this looks kind of naked over here right now. And then here I will write what I want to work on that day for each class. So again, I haven't filled out the weekend yet because I have class tomorrow for for my SLP in the schools course. So I don't really know kind of like what my game plan is yet. I'm going to really sit down probably on Thursday and hash out what I need to get done this weekend. But normally I'll be able to fill all this out on Monday, so I have a game plan going into the week. So again, here are those little codes, the AUT for my autism class, SCH for SLP in the schools, and then CDL for Child Diagnostics Lab. And then I just write what I want to do for that class each day. That way when I sit down to do my homework, I'm not like, okay, I know I have stuff to do, but like, what do I do? Like, this just tells me, okay, I need to watch the lecture and do the discussion board post for the CDL class. So that's kind of what I do. I say, sit down and I look at this and I do what it says. And then what goes behind this, but it's not there right now because I don't have it yet for this semester, is my holy grail of the semester. It is my assignment master sheet here, and this is a freebie in my TPT store, the template. So you can download it and fill in your information, and it has seriously been a game changer for me. I started doing this my second semester of grad school, and I actually saved them all just because when I graduate, I want to be able to flip through and be like, heck yeah, I did all of that. So this one, again, is from my summer semester, and I highlight assignments as I submit them, so that way I know what's coming up. This is all of my classes on one page, so that way I'm not having to go through like, you know, different syllabi to see what's due when, or go on like a calendar. I just can look at this one piece of paper and be like, okay, this is what's due. And I put everything in date order. This is that 3-letter class code that I told you guys. These are my codes from last semester, so that's why they're different. And then this is what the assignment is. Super simple, very streamlined, keeps my brain from being 100 places at once, and it just works for me. So that is kind of how I structure my like physical stuff for the semester. But now I'm gonna show you guys how I set things up on my computer. Super simple, nothing crazy. And then I'll show you guys my to-do list, how I set it up on my phone. So let me flip you guys around and give you a peek. All right, guys, so here is a peek at my laptop, and if you are wondering, this background, I actually made it. It is a digital print in my shop, which I will link down below for you guys, but I have an icon up here that just says grad school. When you click it, this is what it is right here. So I just have a folder that says fall 2018. That is the current semester we are in. And then I have a folder for each class, and that is it, you guys. And then I just dump any assignments or anything I'm working on in each folder. And then I wanted to show you, this is my class to-dos, and I like to keep it nice and handy so that it's easy for me just to open it and print a blank copy when I run out. And then I'll give you guys a peek at this, how it's going so far. So this is my assignment sheet for the fall 2018 semester, that master list that I showed you guys from my summer semester. So I have 2 of my 3 classes uploaded so far, and I have this page here, and then this page here. But like I said, I still have to add that 3rd course, so I have not printed it out yet. So that's how I organize all of my coursework in my computer, so it's not just like everywhere. So everywhere, every assignment has like a folder to live in, if you will. And then the next thing that I wanted to show you guys, I am not using a hard copy planner. This is the first semester, and it's very hard that I have not used a paper planner, but I have just realized that streamlining everything to be digital is just so much easier, and I have access to everything on my phone, and it is just making my life easier. So I'm gonna flip you guys around and give you a peek at the two things that I am using, and then I'll show you like a screen share of my phone so you can see what it looks like on the phone as well. All right, guys, so the first thing that I'm using is Google Cal here. I was using Google Drive to organize everything, but I just found that OneNote, which is by Microsoft, worked best for me. But I still am using Google Cal to organize like all of my class meetings. So over here, I have what I need, like each calendar. So the pink is like my personal, the blue is my autism class, gray is birthdays. I think that was there automatically. I didn't put that there. Yellow is my child diagnostics class. Green is my editorial calendar, so any content that I'm creating for any of my Instagram accounts, my blogs, my YouTube channel, things like that. Red is school stuff, so just like university, like if we have like no class one day or something like that. Purple is my practicum course, SLP in the school, and then blue is tasks. Again, I think this came like preloaded because I didn't do that. So I like this because I can kind of click, like if I don't want to see autism, I can unclick it. So like if I don't want to see, sorry, my dog is shaking, all of the editorial stuff, I can just unclick it. So this is kind of what it looks like, and if I take off personal, there's that. So right now I only have my classes loaded in there, like the days that we have class meetings, and I just found out that I will also have class on Tuesdays for my CDL class. So I need to add that in. I just don't know which Tuesdays, so I'm waiting on that. And then I will also, once I have all of my assignments on my master to-do or my master assignment list, I'm gonna go in and put them in here with their respective colors. But again, I'm waiting until I have all of them so I don't have to go back and do it again. So that will be in here. My brain just works better looking at a monthly view, but you can also view this as like weekly or whatever. I don't even know how to do it, honestly. Oh, right here. So you can look day, week, month, year, schedule, 4 days. I just like to see monthly. It just works best for me. And then sometimes I will look at the week as a whole, but that's that. And then the other thing that I'm using is OneDrive or OneNote online, and I love this because I have it on my phone as well, and it makes things super easy. So this is kind of how I like to set up my daily to-do list. So what I did is right over here, I created a section that says to-dos, and then I added a page for each day of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then master. Master is just stuff that I need to get done eventually, but it's not like pressing, and it just started raining. So if you can see that, I'm so sorry. If you look really closely up in the corner, you can see it. But this is just a to-do list for each day. So I'm able to go in and check them off as I complete them, and I like them because my lists are kind of the same from week to week, but they're different from day to day. So I want to work out every Monday. I have to send in my timesheet for my job every Monday. I do my planner, my assignment sheet, and a big journal sit down every Monday. So as I do them, I can check them off, but it doesn't erase them. So then on the next Monday when I go back, sorry if you can hear the thunder, we're almost done. I can just uncheck them and it's like starting fresh. So that is kind of how I use this tool. And now I'll show you guys like a screen share of how it looks on my phone. All right, guys, so you just click the app. It's the purple one down on the bottom. Those are my cute dogs as my background. And then you wait for the app to load. I just love how easy it is to kind of navigate through my to-do list. It popped up to Tuesday because today is Tuesday when I'm filming this, and I was already on that day. But this is what it would look like if you opened it from the beginning, and then you would just click to-dos, which I am about to do, and then you would click the day that you were on or the day that you want to edit. And I love that you can just easily easily check and uncheck with your finger. And you can also add new tasks, which I'm about to do right now, just to show you how simple it is to do it like straight from your phone. So I like to have my to-do list with me at all times. That way if I think of something while I'm at a red light or whatever, while I have my phone with me, I can just open my phone, add it, and be done with it. So that is a peek at that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I will see y'all on Wednesday for Java with Jess. One of my dogs just farted. It smells so bad. Oh my gosh. But they look so innocent. Oh.